can the EU-Israel Partnership Agreement realistically be used to pressure Israel to halt these violations?
Between the EU and Israel is providing that Israel must respect the state of law and whether within the occupied territories or at the international level. And here, the EU may question itself to say, where are we standing, where the world is standing in this situation? Here we have what are the bases of the matter? What is the qualification of the situation? There is a state who is occupying another state. Israel is occupying Palestine. Both states were established by the UN resolution of 1947. But the international community has recognized Israel as an existing state, which is a good thing, but they did not recognize until now Palestine as a state. And here this is the origin of the problem to have any discussion, because if you want to have a discussion between two parties, one is a state and one is a non-state, it means that it does not exist under international law.
Yes, but we are aware that Palestine is an observer in the United Nations. Is that a kind of recognition to Palestine as a state?
Legally speaking, it's a recognition that there is a body, that it's not recognition that it is a state. And this is why it's not serious for the international community and dangerous to not have a recognition of Palestine as it is provided for and was decided by the resolution of 1947. And this is a violation of the rights of the Palestinian state as such. And there is no reason to not recognize the Palestinian state now. And this is a violation which is now continuing, and it must be corrected. And when we correct that, we can have a discussion, because you cannot have a discussion if you don't have the
recognition of the international community
and the quality to act. The Palestinians are denied to have an equality to act. There is nobody who can speak on behalf of the Palestinians, and there is no state to speak on their behalf. And this is a failure until now that should be corrected. Number two, when you have an occupying state, which is today Israel in this case, and there is it's the occupying authority, it has an obligation. This obligation is to protect the occupied territory, to protect the occupied people, to protect the occupied state. And Israel is not doing anything to do that. To the contrary, Israel is in a deliberate way committing a series of continuous violations, which are to put this at least for the whole Palestine, and particularly here, the Gaza Strip. And I don't know why we call it Strip, because it's a Gaza territory. It's a part of the Palestinian territory. This is a violation. It's again a violation when Israel is submitting the population there, 2.5 million nearly, when they submit them to starvation and to bombing. It's a genocide. If Amnesty International is saying potential genocide, it's a precaution of language. But the meaning is there, because Amnesty International is not a court to say it's a genocide. But we lawyers, we can say it, because when we make application of international law, this is the definition, and there is no other definition. And here we have to be clear in the meaning of the words. Under the convention of the Vienna Convention, it said that we have to use the words in their ordinary meaning. The ordinary meaning, when you kill people, when you make them starve, when you don't give them the support, is a genocide. You are killing them.